What does a 3 out of 10 actually look like compared to a 9 out of 10? And more importantly, where do you fall on this scale? Today, I'm breaking down every single face rating from 1 to 10 using real AI facial analysis. And I guarantee most of you are going to be surprised. Before we get into the ratings, let me explain how this actually works. Face rating isn't about opinions. It's based on over 50 objective measurements of your face. Things like facial symmetry, the golden ratio, your canthal tilt, jaw width ratio, cheekbone prominence, and facial thirds balance. These are the exact same measurements that plastic surgeons use to assess facial aesthetics. And our AI at maxxinIQ.com can analyze all of them in seconds from just 2 selfies. Now let's break down what each score actually looks like. Starting at the bottom, a 2 out of 10. This is someone with multiple significant facial flaws that are immediately noticeable. Severe asymmetry, very weak or recessed chin, major skin issues, poor facial proportions. The facial thirds are completely off balance. Now here's what people don't tell you. Almost nobody is naturally a 2. Most 2s are there because of neglect, bad skin care, terrible diet, zero grooming, no exercise, which means there's massive room for improvement. A 4 out of 10. Below average, but not dramatically so. A 4 typically has 1 or 2 noticeable flaws, maybe a weak jawline, some acne, or facial proportions that are slightly off. But the foundation is there. 4s are actually in a great position because small targeted changes can make a huge difference. Clear up the skin, start mewing for jaw development, get a proper haircut, and a 4 can become a 6 within months. 5 out of 10, dead center average. This is where most people actually fall. Nothing is particularly wrong with a 5, but nothing stands out either. Average bone structure, decent symmetry, no major flaws, but no striking features. The key insight about 5s is this. They have the highest potential for dramatic change. A 5 who commits to a proper skincare routine, starts lifting weights, gets a great haircut, and dials in their style can realistically become a 7 within 6 to 12 months. That's a massive jump that changes how people perceive you completely. 6 out of 10, you're now above average. 6s have good foundations, decent bone structure, clear enough skin, reasonable symmetry. They take some care of their appearance, but haven't fully optimized. What separates a 6 from a 7 is usually consistency and attention to detail. The 6 works out occasionally, the 7 works out religiously. The 6 has an okay skincare routine, the 7 has a dialed-in morning and night protocol. 7 out of 10, now we're talking. This is where people start to notice you. 7s have genuinely good bone structure with a visible jawline. Clear, healthy, glowing skin. Well-groomed hair that suits their face shape. Good facial proportions approaching the golden ratio. A 7 walks into a room and people take a second look. They're not model level, but they're clearly attractive. Most 7s got there through a combination of decent genetics and consistent self-improvement. And now, a 9 out of 10. This is elite, top 1%. A 9 has near-perfect facial harmony. We're talking razor-sharp jawline, hunter eyes with positive canthal tilt, perfectly balanced facial thirds, flawless skin, and striking bone structure with high cheekbones. When a 9 walks into a room, everyone notices, both men and women. These are the people who could model if they wanted to. The gap between a 7 and a 9 might seem small numerically, but visually it's enormous. A 9 didn't just get lucky with genetics though. They maintain it with discipline, perfect skincare, consistent gym routine, optimal nutrition, and impeccable grooming. So now the real question, where do you fall on this scale? I'll tell you right now, most people guess wrong by 2 to 3 points. Some overestimate, some underestimate. The only way to know for sure is to get an objective analysis. Head to maxxinIQ.com, take 2 selfies, front and side, and the AI will give you your exact score across all 50+ metrics. You'll also get a personalized glow-up plan showing you exactly what to work on first for the maximum improvement. It literally tells you how to go from where you are now to your genetic potential. The link is in the description, and drop your score in the comments once you get it. I want to see where everyone lands. If you found this video useful, smash that like button and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.